Morning, Andrew.
Hey, good morning.
All right.
Hey, Vincent. Tuesday in the big city.
Yeah.
Very good. So, what are we talking about today? I got 3 things for you.
Go ahead.
Okay, number 1.
Tuesday.
Judicial review. They're going to be talking about it. It is confirmed, and now the government has to enact. The Supreme Court, the Court of Final Appeal told them this was the way it was going to be. And the way it is going to be is that when you want to get married, man and a woman, if that's what it says on your ID card, no questions asked. This all comes from the big court case of W versus the marriage registry. And so now they're actually going to have to put that into practice legally. Man and woman. However, it doesn't matter how you were born, right? It just matters what your ID card says.
So it's a follow-up from the court case.
Exactly. From the
into the legislative
the big W case.
Okay.
So that's going to be discussed today in LegCo. What else have we got? Public hearings on the rescue drug testing scheme.
The drugs.
Yeah, so this is the plan where they've basically said, we want to give police the power to grab anybody who looks like they think is on drugs. Just grab them and take them in for up to 3 hours detention and make them give a sample.
Yep.
And of course, a lot of people are very concerned about that. You know, some people who think it's a great idea and they want to just go out and test everybody and grab all the drugs. People have some concerns about privacy or opening the door for police abuse, right? If I went down to some of the protests we have in Hong Kong, I mean, everybody down there looks like they're on drugs. So the police could say, well, that guy was acting crazy.
Especially on Monday, after a long weekend.
Especially on Monday after a long weekend. You know, but you think about it. We got a political party called LSD, and if I saw those guys at a rally, the police might have reasonable cause to say, well, those guys kind of look like, maybe. We now have the right to detain them for 3 hours and take samples. And that's where people say, wait a second, what is a policeman going to be allowed to drag
They missed the window of opportunity. If they do it in 2009, where there are many drug abuse incidents.
In the news,
If they do it the next year, like 2010, they already passed it. I mean, it's 2014!
Yeah, nobody's paying attention. I mean, it just doesn't seem like, and apparently the numbers are dropping.
Yeah.
So why this sudden push to go out there and get more police powers? That's what people are questioning.
They missed that. Oh, you said 3 things, though.
The third one is there's a special meeting of the panel of development. They're talking about raising the amount of money they're going to commit to the border crossing at Langtang Hungyong Wai. Because the money is, you're laughing at my accent, I know. But the amount of money they want is just going through the roof. This is just another one of these examples of big infrastructure projects like the RTHK building, the government headquarters, where they're just blowing the budget out.
All right. Okay.
Not just Hong Kong. Panama Canal is having trouble too, but that's not our issue in Hong Kong. So they're going. No, what is it here? The project was 16 million. Now they're bumping. 16 billion, and now they're going.
Lin Tong,
and now they're bumping it up to 24.8.
Actually, I would prefer they do a direct English translation on that one. Do you know Lin Tong actually means?
No, what's the translation?
It actually means Lotus Pond.
Well, that would be a lovely name for a port.
That would be a lovely name.
The Lotus Pond. As you're standing there for the 3 hours waiting to go through, you could
the Lotus Pond.
Serene, the Lotus Pond.
Yeah,
we'd be much more serene. The police busting somebody for too much milk powder over here, and.
All right.
But, so that one's gone from $16 billion to $24 billion, and they're going to LegCo to say, oh, sorry, guys, cost overruns. Can we get approval?
Okay. Well, we have to be cool when we are facing this big budget, so I would pick serene.
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 As if you were in a lotus
That's the key word for today.
Yes. All right.
Thank you, Andrew.